Okay, let's unpack this. What if I told you that for every Tamiya fan, well, there's a real-world pilgrimage waiting in Japan? A journey, to the very genesis of that miniature masterpiece. Imagine heading to Shizuoka, the heartland, where this global icon of precision and joy truly began.
It's fascinating, isn't it? Tamiya started as a sawmill back in post-war Shizuoka in 1946. Then it morphed into this global symbol for hobbyists, especially after they jumped into the RC world. That was what, the late 1970s, changed everything. So yeah, this deep dive is basically your essential guide. We'll cover the Japanese Tamiya events, the iconic spots, and the practical stuff you absolutely need to know for an unforgettable trip.
That sounds like there are maybe two main paths for a Tamiya fan going over there. You mentioned a competitor's pilgrimage. What does that actually involve for someone really chasing, championship glory? What's the peak?
Right. For the super competitive folks, the Tamiya Radio Control World Championships in Shizuoka is it. The absolute pinnacle. It's usually in November. But here's the catch. It's invitational. You can't just sign up. You got to win a specific ticket to Japan class at a national event first.
Ah, okay. So you had to earn your spot.
Exactly. High stakes. But what's pretty cool is that it runs at the same time as the public Tamiya Fair. That's this massive exhibition, shows off everything Tamiya RC cars, static models, even full-size race cars sometimes. The whole atmosphere is just, electric.
Interesting. But what about people who aren't necessarily aiming for the world champs? Maybe they love the history, the older cars, the community feel. Is there a different kind of pilgrimage for them?
Oh, absolutely. And this is where Tamiya really shines, I think. They foster community for everyone. For the vintage fans, there's the Vintage RC Fan Meeting. It happens in March, usually at the Tamiya Circuit, the legendary one in Shizuoka. It's less about cutthroat racing, more of a celebration. They have things like free runs, parade runs, even a concours d'élégance.
A concours for RC cars. Seriously.
Yeah. Judging based on presentation, build quality, historical accuracy, not just speed, it's fantastic. And then there's something totally different. The Tamiya Blockhead Motors RC Picnic, often in June, and they hold it in these stunning outdoor spots like near Lake Yamanaka or Mount Fuji.
RC picnic, what does that entail?
It's explicitly themed RCX Outdoor X Camp. So it's about enjoying the cars and nature. Think like an RC walk through scenic trails or RC sports day games. Less about pure lap times, more about fun and, the whole experience.
That sounds really unique. Okay, so from events, it seems like the next step is visiting the actual places, the sort of hallowed grounds for Tamiya fans.
Definitely. In Shizuoka, you've got the Tamiya headquarters. It has a historical archive, a showroom. It's brilliant. But, and this is a big heads up, you must book your visit online in advance. Don't just show up.
Gotcha. Book ahead for the HQ. What else in Shizuoka?
The Tamiya Circuit, it's often called the Holy Land for RC car fans. The tracks are just immaculate, plus there's a part shop right there, which is super convenient.
And outside Shizuoka, you mentioned Tokyo earlier.
Right, Tokyo. The Tamiya Plum Model Factory in Shimbashi is a must-see. It's this modern, 3-floor building, like a treasure trove. They stock something like 6,000 different items, and get this. There's a permanent Mini 4WD track inside. You can buy a kit, build it, and race it right there.
Wow. Build and race on the spot. That's cool. Anywhere else for shopping?
Oh, yeah. Akihabara, of course. You've got these multi-story RC paradise stores like Super Rajikon and Tam Tam Hobby Shop. Huge selections. And they offer tax-free shopping for tourists. Great for finding those rare hop-up parts or kits.
Okay, this all sounds incredible. But let's shift gears a bit to the practical side. Logistics, culture. What are the absolute must-knows before you even pack your pit box?
Good question. Number one probably is dealing with batteries, specifically lithium polymer LiPo batteries. Safety regulations are really strict. All your spare LiPo packs must go in your carry-on luggage, not checked bags. Fire risk, you see. And the terminals need to be protected, taped over, or in special LiPo bags.
Right. Carry-on only for spares. Is that a universal rule?
Yeah. It's the baseline aviation rule, yes. But, and this is crucial, individual airlines can have stricter policies. So you absolutely have to check the specific airline's website you're flying with. Find their lithium battery rules, print a physical copy, and have it with you. It can save you a lot of hassle at security.
Print a physical copy. Okay, solid advice. What about once you're there, like trackside etiquette?
Yeah, blending in helps. Joining the RC Racer Japan Facebook group before you go is a great idea. Lots of local insights there. On the track itself, marshalling is key. After your race heat finishes, you marshal the next one. It's just expected. Non-negotiable, really. Helps keep things running smoothly.
Standard RC practice, but good to know it's strongly enforced.
Very much so. And if you accidentally cause a crash or bump someone, a quick apology, just saying sumimasen, Goes a long way. It shows respect.
Suing the Sen. Got it.
Okay.
And speaking of rules, what about the actual racing rules or the, let's say, rules of engagement on track? Are there unique Japanese aspects?
Definitely. Tamiya's official race series, for example, is known for being quite strict to ensure a level playing field. They usually only allow official Tamiya hop-up option parts. No mixing brands or going wild with modifications.
So it's about driver skill, not just who has the deepest pockets.
Exactly. That's the whole philosophy. And culturally, there's a big emphasis on respecting the spirit of the rule, not just finding loopholes in the text. So creative interpretations are generally frowned upon. It's about fair play.
Interesting. That's quite different from some racing scenes.
It can be. Vintage events, though, have different priorities. Their rules are more about preserving the era, so you'll see classes based on when the car was originally released. And then there's a format called shonmaj. It's uniquely Japanese and kind of wild.
Chanmash, what that?
It basically translates to minimum rules, maximum fun. Think like a deathmatch style race. No marshals. If you crash and can't get going again under your own power, you're just out.
Wow, no marshals. That sounds chaotic.
It can be. But it's all in good fun. It just shows the range, you know? From super strict official races to something completely informal and crazy like shonmaj.
So it really sounds like whether you're gunning for a world title or just want to soak up the vintage vibes and maybe try deathmatch, this Tamiya pilgrimage offers something for everyone.
Precisely. The main thing, the key takeaway, is planning. Book that HQ visit way ahead. Keep tabs on event dates. Sites like Tamiya Blog are great for that. Connect with the local scene online beforehand, maybe through that Facebook group. And seriously, print that airline battery policy. Preparation makes all the difference.
Absolutely. It turns a potential headache into just part of the adventure. And maybe here's a final thought for you to chew on. As you navigate these tracks, these shops, the very heartland of Tamiya in Japan, what unexpected insights might you gain about the passion that fuels this global hobby? And what unique story will your own RC car have to tell after making that journey?